Yo, real quick before we start, this is the Casual Nerds Podcast. We're two regular guys with big opinions, questionable research, and jokes that occasionally cross a line. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We're just here to have a good time. So kick back, relax, and remember, if you take us too seriously, that's on you, nerd.
That's on you, nerd.
For your niece's what?
Oh yeah, my niece is getting married in PR like within the next week or two. And
For real?
I couldn't make it happen.
Wait
Could
a
not
minute.
make it happen, so it's sucks.
Are you for real? For real?
Yeah.
That's damn. I mean, I probably wouldn't have made it happen either, but that would have been too close. But that's some fuckery.
Yeah,
'Cause-
Tylee's getting married.
No, I know, but so I mean, she gave us like the last time she went to the lake house, she gave us like a little courtesy invite.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about it and we were looking up flights and everything. And then I was just like, yeah, no, I can't go that weekend because I have another wedding that weekend.
Yeah.
But it's not, it's in October. I thought her wedding was in October. Her shit is this week or next week or this month.
Yeah, I mean, I got to find out. Well, I'll take a look at the date.
Damn.
I swore
again,
it was.
I probably wouldn't have made it anyway, but.
Well, I swore it was within the next. It's definitely within the next few weeks. Because I was saying, and it might, maybe it is October, but I remember it being in September because I was thinking like, oh, that's lit because I could celebrate my birthday.
Celebrate your birthday.
Time, you know what I mean? So like I could go and do that. So, but because I can't go, I don't know the date offhand, but I want to say it's September for sure, but probably like maybe near the end of September it could be.
For sure. I know I already messed up with that date because somebody wanted to come visit that weekend or the weekend in September, and I was like, oh no, I can't. I got two weddings. I'm trying to figure out which one to go to, and then like a couple weeks later, they were like, oh, what did you decide for that weekend in September? I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're like, oh, for the weddings. I was like, no, that's October. They're like, but you told me that was September. I was like, oh shit.
Like,
let me fucked up. They're like, oh, so you didn't want us to come through, huh? That's what it was. Now I'm all kinds of confused. Anyways,
whatever.
Like I said, either way, I probably wasn't gonna. I wanted to just because I was like, damn, I know they're gonna do mad dope shit.
Right.
And it's adults only, so I don't have to bring the kids or worry about them.
Yep.
But then it was like, fuck, where am I gonna leave the kids?
And that was the thing. Like Jillian, when I brought it up to her, she wasn't really interested, not necessarily because she wasn't interested, but she was like, oh, if I go to PR, I want to bring the kids. I want them to be able to experience PR too, because it's my first time. I would like to bring them.
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, I get that, but I would like to enjoy my niece's wedding. Like, how are you just automatically saying no because of X, Y, and Z? Completely just disregarding the fact that I want to go to my niece's wedding, which is the reason for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, and if I could have made it happen, I would have just bought her ticket. She would have had to deal with it.
Yeah.
Or waste my money, and I would have just been living it up over there anyway. Like for real. But I couldn't make it happen. So
yeah.
I'm probably gonna plan something for next year. Start planning now for to do something with her and the kids to go to PR or something for next year, and just start putting some money off to the side, or hire because like a travel agent does that, right?
Sometimes, yeah, they could do like a payment package or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or usually they'll it's not even like a payment package. It's just like this is the cost. The full amount is due by this date. Pay us whenever you're ready.
Yeah, right. Right.
But yeah, the full amount isn't due until sometime. It depends on where you're going. Like
Sure.
I've used a travel agent where it was like 2.5 months ahead of time, and I've done other ones where it's like 2 or 3 weeks before.
Either
Maybe
way,
like
yeah,
4 weeks. I
I
think 4
probably
weeks. But
will.
either way, yeah. If
I'm
you
gonna
could
look
set it
into
up
that. I think I know somebody who's now a travel agent, so I'm gonna talk to them and see.
You don't know nobody with a Costco membership?
Yeah, her parents.
Costco travel, I hear is, well, I've used them in the past, but I keep hearing like really good, and I know that they do that too. I've used that through
Yeah,
them.
I'll probably take a look. I don't want to involve her parents though. You know what I mean? So, I really don't. But whatever. I'll figure it out. Figure it out. I just got to start planning that shit like now, and then make it for like a time, and then decide like, yo, is it gonna be like a us thing? Is it gonna be us and the kids? Probably us and the kids, just to make her feel better about it. But I don't know. Whatever. Time is it? 10:30. All right. Seems like this is gonna be about an hour long show. Maybe a little longer. You know, we're gonna
Ain't nothing happening.
huh?
Ain't nothing really happening.
Ain't nothing too crazy. Where we're probably, but also, I don't be trying to stay here past midnight, man. I'd be dead the next day.
Yeah, that too.
I trust me. I wish you understood like how my body feels. I am dead the next day. I don't make it to the gym. I am just tired and like the whole fucking day.
Yeah, because you wake up at like 3 a.m.
Nah, even lately, I've been getting to the gym around, I don't know what. Like lately, I'll get there probably like 6 o'clock. I don't even get up as early as I used to. I used to open that bitch 5 o'clock in the morning. As soon as they unlock that door, I'm walking in, getting my workout. Now I'd be like,
Word.
yeah, I'd be rolling out of the bed at 5:30. But anyway,
Damn.
I know, got to do it.
See, that don't even make no sense. How the fuck?
It does. It's called health, Johnny. It's called health. Okay, it makes perfect sense.
What the fuck is this dude talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Some work shit just popped up.
Oh,
Like there's so many things this dude. Fucking guy. How does it,
yeah.
people are dumb. People are dumb.
Save it for tomorrow. Things for tomorrow. Whole
I
other.
wish I could. All right. Yep.
Is that the salary life? Because that sucks. They give you guaranteed X amount, and then you got to respond and do work shit whenever the fuck they feel like.
I mean, it's within my own discretion, so I wouldn't say it's like that. I'm not in my role. I'm not required to respond like immediately because I'm salaried. It's just at this point I have a relationship with these dudes, and I know that what they're complaining about could be costing their company a lot of money, and so they want to get it resolved. And so I can wait till tomorrow and really pay attention to it and give it my all. Or I could send something to them later tonight just so that they know I'm on top of shit.
I'll find out because supposedly soon.
They flipping you?
That conversation. Yeah, they're giving me, well, it's a role that I'm supposed to already be in, but
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but it comes with a nice pay bump and and possibly salary, but I don't know if that salary part is guaranteed. But
Yeah, I mean, sometimes there's pros and cons to it, you know. Sometimes you have a really light week and you don't got to worry because you get paid for the full amount.
sure.
And you're doing a lot less work. Plus, typically with salaried, you get better benefits, and some better structure, pay structure, maybe even retirement or, you know, small IRA or 401k or something like that. You can toss extra money to pre-tax.
I already
Um,
have that.
hmm?
I said I already have all that.
Yeah, well then, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. I don't know what the benefit is. More PTO.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll see within the next few weeks. Hopefully, maybe.
Yeah. I guess it depends on how much overtime you're getting now, whether it works out.
None.
Then it's probably better to have a more secured amount than, especially like that shit you went
Having to
through
clock in
a
and out.
couple of weeks ago. Yeah, where it's like they messed everything up because of the clock in, clock out shit. And we're like, I don't even got to worry about it. I'm already set.
Right. That's pretty much where I'm at with that.
Word.
But all right, cool. Fuck.
Anywho.
Let's clap it in.
Oh
3.
shit.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Oh, cool beans. How now, brown cow? Let's fuck it. Let's get right in.
How now?
Here we go.
Did these guys do any research?
Who the hell do they think they are? Welcome to Casual Nerds.
Welcome to the Casual Nerds podcast. This is episode 267.
That's
As
right.
always, you know me.
What's up, what?
You know my guy on the other end. You know what you should do, baby.
Make sure you check it out,
Make
homie.
sure you check us out. Make sure you tell everybody to come check us out here at the Casual Nerds podcast. Welcome back, Johnny. Another week in the books.
Building. We
yeah.
in the building.
We're in the building. We're keeping this thing going, baby, and we're gonna be getting better. We're gonna be getting more things, and I promise you, once things that we are working on gain some traction and some motion, we will be able to focus on this podcast even more. You know what? That's actually up to y'all, man. If y'all spread the word, then this will become the main focus, and we can pay our bills doing this. So it's your fault, nah. But either way, we do this shit because we enjoy talking about movies and stuff. You want to jump right into it, or you got anything that you want to catch us up on?
I don't think there's anything nothing personal. I mean, you had a good Labor Day weekend or anything? You did anything fun? Fam?
Yeah. I mean, we did the usual, you know, grilling and all that stuff. It's usually me and the kids. I did mess up though. Our boy Chunk had a barbecue, right? And in the text, he was like, "Yo, come through, blah blah blah." Right? Totally misread it. He said in the text, "Yo, what you doing Sunday?" And was like, and I was like, "Nothing." He's like, "Come through 2:00, blah blah blah." All I remembered was come through 2:00. Assumed it was tomorrow. So I showed up at his house on Saturday with my kids ready to go swimming, and he was getting everything. Yeah, he was seasoning the meat and stuff to barbecue. I was like, damn, bro, my bad that I just showed up to your house.
I just assumed.
I totally
I'm here for the 2:00 gangbang.
Yeah. He was like, I mean, I'm totally down, but it's tomorrow.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we still hung out with him. We drank some beers while he, you know, did a couple of things. My kids they did what they do, man. They're resilient. And so, but that was my mess up. And then Sunday I
Yeah.
couldn't make it because we actually did have plans. My girl's family was all getting together at her parents' house and shit. So
Oh, okay. A little Labor Day.
yeah, Labor
Action.
Day, barbecue. We had the pool going,
Good stuff.
kids in the trampoline. It was just having a blast with their cousins and their, other kids. Chunk's house, my kids would have been the only kids like
Yeah.
their age. They had a couple, but
Older.
yeah, older or maybe even younger. Like they would have played with Big's kids. They're all pretty small, but I don't know.
For sure.
Yeah, either way, messed it up though. That was
all
just-
good. All good. Worked out.
yeah.
I had the in-laws over this weekend. Not
Nice.
parent-in-laws, sister and brother-in-law.
Mm.
With their daughter, so they got to chill and hang out with my daughter, and they're only like 4 months apart, so they're like bestest cousin friends type situation right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was fun. That was cool. We actually went to a soccer match at Yankee Stadium for NYCFC.
They're fans of that too.
He's a super like soccer, football fan, for like real teams like in Europe and shit.
Yeah.
So he's into it. I've taken him to some New York City matches before, and they've had some fun. I think they've bought gear and shit, so they're like, yeah, this could be our MLS team. Actually this year I have season tickets and I never can go to games. And so they have a thing where you can like pool all your tickets. You could basically trade them back in and pool them for an upgrade or something else, or to like buy more tickets or whatever you want to do with the money. And so I haven't been able to go to a single game, so I basically collected all of the tickets,
Okay.
traded them all back in, and then upgraded us to 4 suite tickets. So we got to go to the Legends suite at Yankee Stadium, which is fucking phenomenal. Like all you can eat prime ribs and lobster claws and crab claws and freaking sliders, and there was so much goddamn food.
Yeah.
I've never cared so little about the soccer match at the game as we did this time. I was just eating so much. It's unfortunate. I'm like, oh my God, like when you walk out of there and you go to your seat and you're just got the itis, like, oh, I don't even want to drink anymore. Like I'm so full. I can't even keep drinking.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a cool experience. But not for the most part. It was just enjoying the weather and having good times with the famos.
Yeah, it's always a good time to get together. Danny was in town a few weeks ago, and we got to hang out a little bit.
He's
And
still moving to the Rock.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
And up and down with that.
Ask him. Yeah, he with good reason. I understand like being hesitant on coming back
For sure.
home and stuff, but yeah, he's been telling me he was for sure, and then ended up not making that jump, and then now they're again saying like we may, and then
Maybe.
yeah, maybe. So, it's either way. It's like, I understand when you can't, or I understand why people choose not to.
Yeah.
And I understand why you choose to. I just, just explain, man, you just got to make it different a little bit, like Rochester, in all honesty, man, because like Rochester in general, or anywhere that you live, honestly, it's like if you keep things exactly how you're used to, like if you come back to the same exact lifestyle and living in the same area and doing all the same things, you're just gonna fall right back into the cycle. But if you create your own situation, we have plenty of suburbs where you can buy a house out in the burbs and bring the party to you. Invite everybody over here, like, and have your own ambiance. And it feels like it's not the same, same situation that you were in that made you leave in the first place. Because now you're setting your vibe. So,
Right.
we had that conversation and stuff. So, because that's kind of how that is, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's
Simple.
that's a challenge.
Yeah. Chunk is the perfect example. Moved all the way out there, and he says he has a problem with getting people to come out there because it's just like people just don't want to. You know how it is here, bro. If you got to drive 15, 20 minutes in any direction, they're like, oh, nah,
Right.
that's too far. You live in the sticks. And it's like, bro, it's 20 minutes, 15
Word.
minutes. Like, it's not even that serious.
Takes me 20 minutes just to get to Costco.
Right. You got to travel into New York City. It's like an hour drive every day, anytime you do have to do it.
Easily, yeah.
Right.
45 to an hour, yeah.
Right. So, but that's, that's
20-minute drives ain't nothing for me. I was
that's
like,
just
oh,
5 years.
it's only 20 minutes away? That's around the corner.
Yeah, if I was able to, that would be my thing. It's like, yo, I live out here. Yo, y'all could come through. I got some bedrooms and stuff. Like, if you get too drunk, just crash here.
Right.
Bounce whenever you want in the morning, and like that's it. But
that shit would, it does equal out though, because then the equal type of place that I would move to, which is places I've been looking at if I end up buying moving out of here and buying another house, it would probably be further up north, which extends that, right? Anybody wants to visit, and it's like, oh, you like an hour and a half away?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll come through. It'll, it's
Yeah.
that's the equal distance to the 35 minutes in the Rock, right? Like, it's like, oh, you're 35 minutes away. Yeah, we'll come through. Over here it's like an hour and a half. Like, yeah. That's like the cutoff where you're like,
Or people are just like, ooh,
hour and a half. That's a long trip.
Yeah.
That's 3 hours round trip. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. No, that's how it is. But fuck it. Like, I got the vibe going on over here. We got the pool. We got, like, the music. We can set it up. We can have a good time.
Right.
Y'all want to come through?
But yeah. Next time.
Nah, but come out here. We'll go out to Easton Alexander. Nah, I'm good on that. No, I'm good. Anyway, let's get into the conversations at hand. What we normally like to talk about.
I think there's some stuff happening around the world.
Possibly. Let's see. I thought there was a couple of things outside of Hollywood that I wanted to talk about, but honestly, I can't really think about it right now. But there's a lot going on.
Trump is alive, apparently. I don't know.
Yeah, he is alive.
He died over the weekend and resurrected on the fourth day. And one more than the Lord and Savior, because he's got to be better,
Yeah. I did hear about that. He's consistently in the news for some fuckery.
I know, and that's the funny thing, right? He's consistently in the news for something, and even when he's not in the news, he makes the news for not being in the news.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's all.
Like, the whole reason this whole dead thing popped up is because he wasn't showing up on camera for like 2-3 days, and then now everyone's like, oh my God, where the fuck is he? He must be dead.
He must be dead. The internet is such a stupid fucking place, bro.
Oh my God, bro. I'm watching this. I'm reading these stories. I'm reading this shit all weekend long, and I'm like, this shit is so retarded. I can't believe people are still going on about the bruise on his hand or whatever, and how that means he's got some heart condition that's gonna murk him. And then as it continues to go, it's just like gets further and further. And now people are like, oh my God, they're gonna announce tomorrow that he died. He's got a 2:00 press conference. I'm like, bro, you really think
people are saying that
if Trump was dead,
right? Yeah,
that shit wouldn't have made the news? over Labor Day
Went to a press
weekend.
conference for 2 days. People say I died, but
Right.
Biden doesn't do it for months, and somehow he's healthy.
He literally said exactly that.
I know. I saw
Oh,
that.
it's like, can you not get that dude's name out your mouth?
Yeah. But you know how that is. That's never going to
Yeah.
change. You just got to laugh at it.
Nah, for sure. Anyways, yeah. Non-movie
so
news.
Leo said, "Yo, y'all watched that Marvel Zombies trailer? That actually, yeah, I saw bits and pieces of the trailer. That looks pretty fire. I like the concept. I mean, obviously, it's not or there's no secret there, right? All the superheroes are zombies, and the world is now trying to running from superpowered zombies. Like that is awesome. I'm not a huge fan of animation, especially like the what if type of animation, but I'm gonna give it a shot because it does look fire. If they ever came out with that, I knew they weren't gonna do it live action, but one could dream, man. It would be so fire if it came out with a live action Marvel Zombies that focuses on regular people, and then they encounter these fucking super powered zombies. It would be fire. But yeah, it looks good though.
Yeah, it was this all came from an episode of What If, right? Like they did a Marvel Zombie. I mean, I know it's also based
Yeah,
on
it's from the comics.
like,
Yeah. There's a comic.
but then they did like a test, I guess, of it by releasing a What If episode that was zombies, and people were like, they should do a whole show. And now it is. Now it's here.
Yeah, now it's definitely coming. And yeah, I believe it drops within the next month or so.
Yeah,
So
I'm sure it's in the fall Halloween season.
Yeah. I've been really loving Peacemaker. I don't know if you had a chance to watch it.
Only episode 1, not episode 2 yet.
Oh my God, bro. That episode 1 was wild.
Yes, it was.
It was
quite wild.
Yeah. Episode 2 is good too. But man, that first episode really set the tone for
a lot of controversy around the change in the beginning. I think we talked about it a little bit on the previous episode. Yeah, the Snyder switch out.
Retconning.
Yeah, the retcon.
Yeah, I don't know why there's such an uproar about it. It's usually the people.
It's the Snyder people.
It's the movie casuals, right? Where like that's where we like to be a little bit less than casual, is in the movie world. We're more casual nerds when it comes to the comic book side of things, but we follow it. So we know what the plan is, why these things are happening. And then you get your average moviegoer who has no idea because they don't care to look up any of this information. And then they just react on this one-off. Like, why would you do that? It's so stupid. Why? Because he directed 2 of the biggest movies in the DCEU, and now he's the head of the DCU. And maybe he wants to keep those in the universe he's building because they were the best things to come out of that whole universe. So how can we make that happen? Because Peacemaker was successful. And then you can't have Peacemaker without Suicide Squad, because that's when Peacemaker was introduced.
Right.
And the only thing that was keeping that universe alive within his universe was that stupid fucking scene, right?
Right.
He even ignored kind of ignored the original Suicide Squad movie. He made
his own
reboot of his own.
Oh yeah. Even doing that, I think the Suicide Squad. I mean, besides, just in what you're saying, the only thing I think that carried over from one to the other was the squirrel ferret dude.
Yeah, him. And the same characters that still pop up to this day. There were a few characters that popped up.
Like Waller and shit.
Yeah, Waller. That was one of the names that I was trying to think of. And but but like they've even talked about Margot Robbie possibly continuing, her stint as Harley.
I would be upset if they did that. Well, not that I don't like her as it, but it would be like, all you're gonna do is get people hyped, or you're gonna hype up this same, angry monkey, group of internet ramblers.
Sure.
You're gonna keep Margot Robbie in the same role, but not Henry Cavill.
I know.
You're gonna get like all this. It's just no. If you're wiping the slate clean, wipe them all clean, except for Peacemaker, because honestly, nobody takes him serious, and he's not going to show up in the movies anyway. And if he does show up, it'll be like the same way he showed up in Superman. Like some tiny ass cameo.
Sure.
Yeah, the other thing I was saying is the Suicide Squad is not included in the DCU. Only Peacemaker crossed over to the DCU.
So far.
I'm
so far they've already been talking about Idris Elba returning as I forgot what character because I always is it not Deadshot. I forgot what character he plays.
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, they talked about him possibly returning for that. So and James Gunn said it. He's like, things become canon as Bloodsport. There we go. Excuse me. He said that things become canon as we mention them. Like right now, nothing is canon until it's mentioned. Once it's mentioned, that's canon in the DCU.
That makes sense. I mean, I feel like that's kind of the same playbook Star Wars goes by.
Yeah, that's the best way that you could still keep certain elements of that universe in this one. Anyway, and I like the whole pocket universe stuff, or pocket dimensions, and because that's a smaller version of the MCU's multiverse, trick where what was the multiverse? It's like, oh yeah, that happened because he came from a pocket dimension. That was a different dimension, and now somehow we explained how he crossed over to this dimension, and it's totally different. It's like it's a nice little trick that they could just have up their sleeve.
Right.
But, yeah. Since we're talking about the DCU, James Gunn came out and he gave a little bit of the plans. Nothing written in stone. It was all kind of vague, but he appeared on a podcast where he was asked, what comes next after Superman and what he's working on. We kind of already know, but he's been changing things left and right, and things will continue to change because he said that he will not move forward with any projects until he has a good screenplay for it.
Okay.
Like he's big on that, I think, and that's a shot at Feige, who, with the MCU, they kind of just go off of we make a plan for the project and we write the screenplay as we go, and things get changed on the fly, and he didn't like that, so he throws a lot of shots at, like, small shots at the MCU because of his experience and the things he didn't like when he was directing for them. So but either way, he came out on this podcast and he said probably the next film we're going to make, I think, he said, well, hopefully we're making the Batman 2 before that. And then I think it's the follow-up to Superman. And then we have another TV show, which nobody knows about, which that's going to be next. And we got The Brave and the Bold. That's still going well. Wonder Woman and Paradise Lost. Booster Gold. Those are all still moving forward.
Booster Gold?
Yeah, Booster Gold. He announced that, I believe, at one point it was supposed. No, that was somebody else. I was getting that confused with the Sergeant something with Daniel Craig, but that fell through too.
Huh. Oh, that did fall through.
Yeah. I don't think anyone is tied to the Booster Gold other than the fact that it was announced like a while back, but that was it. He said Booster Gold is still moving forward, and which one is it? And then he said some things changed a little bit, like the Authority, but most of these things are still in process. So, I mean, he's definitely coming out with. I think when he said the follow up to Superman, I think that's going to be Supergirl.
Right.
You know, I don't think we're going to get a Superman sequel for quite some time.
I think you're right on that.
Yeah. I think it's going to go right into Supergirl. There's a lot of hype for that because of Superman and because of that scene at the end of the movie. So I think that's going to be the follow up to Superman. And that's already filming, right?
I believe so.
I believe that's already filming. So yes. And then there's Clayface, but I don't know if he mentions that. Obviously he did say Batman 2 is hopefully being filmed before the next, before the next Superman project, but Clayface is part of. Oh no, Clayface is now DCU. My bad, I get that confused. Well, it was supposed to originally be part of the Batman universe, like the Matt Reeves Batman, and now Clayface. So Clayface is part of the DCU. I'm excited for that the most, honestly, because I want to know what a DCU horror movie is going to look like.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think my excitement comes from what did they write that was so fire that you had to pause your shit and readjust your schedule and insert this movie in to come now. Like, I get it, the whole thing about we're only moving forward with shit that are fire scripts that are ready.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a fire script that was ready. Well,
yes.
It must have been fire, though, for you to be like,
really
I wasn't even thinking about this project.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to greenlight it and we're moving forward with it. And it's in the DCU.
Yeah.
Like, it must have been a fire ass script, that's what got me excited about it. The concept itself of Clayface and just expanding the DCU and all that. Love it. But what got me hyped is that it must have been a dope story for you to pivot and jump in.
And it's even more exciting at the fact that Mike Flanagan is attached. One, two, he's the one who decided, like, yo, this is what I have in mind for Clayface. And, again, and to add to what you were saying, this is going to be, this script was so fire that we need to make this, and it needs to be a part of this universe. And I believe is it rated R?
I'm not sure. I mean, ratings wouldn't come out until after it's filmed, so
sure. But
they might be
I'm saying, like, if they're
for a rated R or, yeah, I'm not sure. But I feel like I don't know if Danny asked if it's next after Supergirl. I can't remember the timeline, if it's before or after Supergirl.
It looks like it's in production and it's expected September 11th, 2026.
That's next year.
Right.
That's good. That's before Supergirl.
But it has not began filming or anything like that. Whereas Supergirl is filming and it's in post-production and it's expected in June
of 26.
Yeah.
Okay, so both the same year.
Yeah, both the same year. But Supergirl
for September sounds better anyway.
Sure.
It's
you want that
Halloween crowd.
Halloween crowd, right?
Yeah.
Danny says Clayface works better in the DCU. I was curious to how they would have made it happen in the Reeves Batman universe. Yeah, it would have been interested. It would have been interesting. I think I was more interested in how they would twist that character and make it more realistic, kind of like how they did with the Riddler.
Yeah.
But you're right. For the DCU, it is a little bit. It fits that world a lot better.
Yeah.
Because you can now be a little bit more liberal on the depiction of Clayface.
Yeah.
And the synopsis that they have on IMDb sounds interesting. It sounds good. It says a shape-shifting creature made of magical clay haunts Gotham City, alternating between villain and ally of Batman. Multiple tragic figures have taken on the Clayface mantle over the years. So it's not even like the story of one particular Clayface. It's like it's individual, different ones, and depending on who Clayface is at the moment, they could be an ally or a villain. I like that concept. I think that works better because the way that explains it is that it could be. It does seem like a symbiote type of situation. That's probably a good explanation for that's what I can't wait for. I want to see how they explain that in this world.
Yeah, that's interesting take. I'm with it. The Matt Reeves universe is too grounded in reality for
Sure.
some magical supernatural thing like
that's why we were arguing about like that world working with super. I mean, they can make it work, they can figure it out. Like it's not, but to then I don't know. You just had Superman and the Justice Gang fighting a kaiju, making all of this magical
multiple
kaijus, just making these magical things happen out of nowhere, and then you want to bring in the Batman from this universe where the Riddler was literally like some psycho dude who was going around shooting people or murking people like a serial killer. So
the Penguin is just a mob boss,
just a mob dude.
Like it's just it does not track at all. I will not support that.
I mean, they could still, like I said, like they'll try to make it happen, or they could make it happen if they really wanted to. I think that the success of Superman, excuse me, the success of Superman and the fact that it worked out, it plays more towards in the favor of Gunn not wanting to mix the two. So, I think if Superman did worse, the studios would be pushing for those two because Batman is successful. Superman, if it was like on the fence and people weren't really feeling it, but then they have a leg to stand on. But because it's successful and how he did it worked, now he could be like, nah, fuck you. I want to keep this going in this direction. Now we'll see how Supergirl is. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah. I have a feeling that it's going to be very different.
Yeah, I mean, yes. She's very different. She's yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, the way they introed her with that approach is like, what the hell kind of movie is this going to be?
Yeah, and he's not directing it. So,
yeah, that too.
Yeah. So,
I don't know, we'll see.
It's going to have a different tone for sure. I'm not saying that it's going to be a worse one, but we want that. I don't want James Gunn.
I think it'll be a little more comedic.
Yeah, I don't want James Gunn to do every freaking movie.
No.
So, right. I agree with you. I think it may be more comedic, but
yeah.
And the director for Supergirl though hasn't done anything really. He's produced. Oh no, my bad. Okay, so he's a director on Your Friends and Neighbors. That was a good show. He's done a lot of TV shows. Nothing crazy. He directed Pam and Tommy. That was all right. Cruella, that was a big movie. People loved that. Oh, I, Tanya. Okay.
I, Tanya and Cruella, I think were good.
He was director on the United States of Terror. That was a good show.
It was.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I could see the humor element
Yeah.
in that too. So all right, we'll see. We'll see how that shows up.
It's like dark humor almost.
Right. Which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
And what's his name is Lobo? That's perfect. Jason Momoa. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the cast so far that they have for
We lost the dog. What do you mean? Crypto's not in the movie?
we don't know.
I don't know. I'm just reading what Danny wrote.
Yeah, we lost the dog. Oh, hangover type of comedy. Her and Lobo and they lost the dog.
Got you.
They're looking for the dog. Could be. I'm just looking at the cast listing. It's not huge, but okay. Zor-El plays. Zor-El is her dad, I want to say, and that's a comedic actor that plays Zor-El on that. Anyway, it looks good. I mean, you know, everything looks like it's lining up. It should be good. And then if that's successful, we look forward to. I personally just cannot wait until we get to The Brave and the Bold. I can't wait to see who the Batman is. I wanna. I'm wondering if the rumors are true, man. That's not in my notes, but we definitely got to bring it up, man. What the hell's his name again? Hold on 1 second. Brendan? Is it Brendan Sklar?
I don't know. You talking about that 1923 guy?
Yeah,
Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't watch that show.
you should. It's a good show. But yeah, so Brendan I can't pronounce his fucking last name. Brandon Sklenar. I don't know why.
Okay.
I'm struggling to say his name, but yeah, so he's been rumored to be the new Batman in the DCU. That he has it. There's also rumors that or James Gunn has said it, that there's going to be surprise big heroes that show up towards the end of Peacemaker. And a lot of people are speculating that it might be Batman.
Huh.
And if it's Brandon, I see it, man. I think he has the acting chops. In 1923, he played a badass dude that was like in the military. And he had some action sequences that were totally believed him in being like this badass dude. And I could see it. He needs to bulk up a little bit, but he's probably, if he got the role, I can see it happening. And I want to see the blue and gray bat suit. It probably won't happen, but we need to see somebody other than Ben Affleck wearing that. And you know what? If they do bring back Ben Affleck as Batman, I won't be mad at that either. I think I've said that before. No one else agrees.
I mean, I think he was a fine Bruce Wayne. That's about as far as I'll go with that comment.
Do you agree? Do you like the voice changer from the Snyderverse?
No.
You weren't a fan of that? You were more a fan of Christian Bale's, the way he masked his voice.
I mean, I think that was also pretty bad, but
that was that was also pretty bad. They haven't gotten it down right.
They haven't gotten it. Yeah, I think I prefer George Clooney.
Kevin
Conroy changed his voice at all.
Yeah, Kevin Conroy. He was great as Batman. I don't think he changed his voice at all. Maybe he made it a little more brooding, but it was perfect either way. Danny said Batfleck will look at the new Superman and be like, so you do bleed.
Oh God.
Not by you.
Right.
You ain't gonna make me bleed. It took me to beat my. I'm kicking my
I had
ass.
to, I had to fight myself.
I'm kicking my ass. You mind? But yeah, I'm okay with him being Brendan Sklenar. Sklenar. I don't know how you pronounce it, but if that rumor,
Sure, let's go with that.
I'm with it. I think it's good. Because I honestly don't know. All the other fan castings are just subpar actors, in my opinion.
I mean, I have no opinion to give on this dude because I don't know enough of his work, so
Sure.
I cannot say one way or another if he
But
is.
when you looked him up, you can at
is
least admit
a
that he looks the
subpar.
part.
I think, like you said, he's a little light in the. I almost said light in the trousers. He's just he's not much different from Pattinson, Batman.
Sure.
Not brooding like Pattinson style, but in the same kind of body type. And yeah, I don't know. Doesn't scream Batman to me.
No? That's wild.
What do I know?
Well, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if that comes to light. It's still a better fan casting than Jensen Ackles and Alan
I don't
Rich.
mind Jensen Ackles though.
But his acting, that's the only thing. Like, they have the look.
I mean,
right?
what kind of dramatic film are you expecting out of The Bold and the Beautiful? Or
the bold and the brave.
The Bold and the Brave. I mean, I'm not expecting. I don't need like some Oscar-worthy actor to play Bruce Wayne. Like,
No, I'm with
Ben
you
Affleck
on that.
did it. Come on. Like,
I mean, I'm with you on that.
That's the bar that you're setting everyone up to.
See, I don't agree with you on that. I think Ben Affleck is a good actor. I don't think he's a bad actor. Alan Richson, Jensen Ackles, that's CW level.
Alan Richson for sure. Jensen Ackles
He's literally from this fucking CW, bro.
Agreed. But I think in the Boys he stepped up. And he had a better script and character.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't expect that much out of a Bruce Wayne character. It's mostly going to be the action.
Sure. Okay.
In this world, in the DCU world. But I don't know. It's just surprise me, Gunn. Give me something that no one has seen. Like no one. I don't think anybody was fan casting Dave Cornsweet.
No.
He showed up out of nowhere and did a pretty damn good job, I think.
And that's another reason why I think Brandon is
Although
the true Batman, because nobody was fan casting him either.
I mean, he has been. If you're hearing about it now, so somebody's
no. They're saying that that's the rumor that he has been offered the role. He is going to be Batman. And when that rumor started is when you start seeing, you started hearing people talking about it. But it's just a rumor.
Gotcha.
It wasn't like a fan casting, like the Jensen Ackles, Alan Richson. That was fan casting because, and they looked apart, man. Like Jensen Ackles could definitely come in and be absolute Batman, where it's just this enormous fucking muscle bound Batman that's beating the fuck out of everybody. Like,
You
I
mean
could.
Alan Ritchson?
That's what I said, right?
No, you said Jensen.
Oh, okay. Well, Alan Ritchson is who I meant for that.
Yeah.
I can see Jensen Ackles. I wouldn't be mad if that's the casting. And even he came out and he did say, like, well, if I was given that role, I would give it, I would give it 110%, only because he knows that he would be fucking criticized to hell on his depiction of Batman. So
I mean, like, what are you supposed to say? I'm only going to give 50% of effort to this role of a lifetime.
But still, like, I'm just saying, like, that just plays to the part where, to the thing where if he did get the role, then he knows where he lands, and he knows, like, what he would have to bring.
I don't think he thinks that he's a bad actor.
I mean, I don't think he thinks he's a great actor.
I absolutely do think that he thinks he's a great actor. I think everyone that's made it to television thinks they're a great actor, and they're only a break away from being Tom Cruise.
And neither one of them are bad actors. I think that they just
aren't not great actors.
Yeah, they're not great actors. They're just not actors with range. That's all. Like, they play the same type of, and Alan Ritchson, I mean, I understand he played a Ninja Turtle, a CGI'd Ninja Turtle, but, and they even took his voice out and gave it to somebody else. Like, but I only seen him in Reacher, and I saw him in Titans, and it was par for the course on both of those.
Yeah. Fair.
Daddy says Michael Jai White as a black Batman in the gray and blue suit.
I'm with that.
Yeah, that would throw a lot. That would bunch up a lot of pain.
Oh my gosh, you're too woke, Danny.
Yeah.
You're too woke. Not my Batman. Hashtag.
Oh man, they'd have
he's looking more day. Like what's the Batman from Incredible, or not Incredible, Invincible?
Oh, I forgot what his name is.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Yeah, I mean, and I think it's way too soon to introduce the Lucas Fox's son. Is it Lucas Fox, right? Lucius?
Lucius?
Yeah, because in the comics, Lucius Fox, his son, becomes Batman. He takes up the Batman mantle in a comic run. So there is a black Batman in the comics, but I think it's way too early for that. I do think that that's going to happen. I think we will see that more, possibly,
Darkwing. That's his name.
Darkwing.
Yeah.
Let's get dangerous.
I know. Every time I hear
that's all I heard.
That's all I hear too. There's actually my car, my black Tesla is named Dreadwind, and Dreadwind is part of a two-part characters of two Transformers. One is Dreadwind, the other one is Darkwing, and then they meet together, and they combine to be like Dreadwing or something like that. Anyways, when I was looking up those two characters to pick a name for my car, because that's a corny thing people do with this car, I was like, man, Darkwing sounds better than Dreadwind, but I cannot see the word Darkwing and not think, let's get dangerous.
Yeah. I mean, if you name your car Darkwing, you definitely have to change it so that when you start your car, that's how it greets you.
Yeah.
Let's get dangerous. I'd be down for that.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be fire. That would be fire, honestly. I think you should really do that now. You're in trouble. You call DW. All right. Let's get through this, because Well, I don't have much else anyway. So let's see. MCU news. Channing Tatum came out and said that because he is confirmed to be coming out in Doomsday, he said that he's not going to go full Cajun. The Russos want things to be funny, but they don't want to go full Deadpool. They want to keep the drama and keep it tight. So he promised that it's going to be, you know, the Cajun is going to be toned down a little bit. I don't know what that, like how that,
I wonder what that means.
yeah, well, like what that means, how that
How do you
translates.
tone down the Cajun? But I'm with it.
Well, because it was obviously like,
A joke.
yeah, a joke. Yeah.
Yeah. And then now they're trying to legitimize this joke, which I'm like,
Correct.
terrible idea, maybe, possibly. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
But I was thinking that as soon as they announced him, I was thinking like, oh, so we're just gonna be having this absolutely like serious scene, and you know, with him in it, and he's gonna be fighting people, and he's just gonna be, oh, come on, mon cher, you know,
Right.
doing all of these, you know, like saying all of these sayings and shit.
I mean, he's
understand
got
half the
to.
things.
If he's on the scene, he's got to say something. But like,
I think it's just
in
not gonna
that
be
regard,
of a
but
Cajun
yeah,
accent.
just not so bad the way that they did it in Deadpool, where they literally made a joke. Was like, did anyone understand what the hell he just said?
Right? Yeah, that was part of the shtick.
Right, right.
So I mean, I liked him as I thought he did great as Gambit.
It's fine.
Yeah, he's a, you know,
I'm good on
Yeah.
the
he got a little bit of the
face framed mask though.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
with the
That's too comic accurate.
yeah, we'll see. I can't wait to see how all of these characters come together in Doomsday. We got a full year before we get to experience that.
That's 100 episodes of speculation.
100 episodes of speculation. Danny, if you're not in Rochester, I'm gonna have to go to Florida, but we got to watch that together.
Oh, that's another one. And
Well,
another one.
yeah, man. Last time we Danny and I saw Endgame together. We saw it twice. We saw it twice together.
That's right.
Who's gonna play Batman in Doomsday? Wesley Snipes. There's another rumor too that's been going around, is that John Wick, I don't know, Keanu Reeves is in talks to play Silver Surfer, like the OG Silver Surfer, the male Silver Surfer that he's in.
Why would there be two Silver Surfers?
I don't know.
Like, who's making these dumbass rumors up? Because that sounds terrible. Why
Yeah.
would there be two Silver Surfers? There's no reason for that. No,
I didn't say that it was gonna be. Oh yeah, that Danny's 616 universe Silver Surfer, to get away from, you know, from the woke label that Marvel has with Disney. It's like no. See, we did the female first. Now we got the guy, like almost instantly.
Who
We're trying to-
complained? I mean, besides prior to the movie releasing, after
Sure.
the movie came out, who was complaining about the way that she played the Silver Surfer?
Like, nobody's complaining about the way she played. Everybody's, you know,
Yeah.
it has
I
its
don't buy it.
loud fucking people that just hate Pedro Pascal for some reason. They
Yeah.
they love to hate on him because people love him.
Yeah, we definitely don't need a Silver Surfer so soon.
We don't need one so soon. I don't even know if, I mean, I guess yeah, because it's just mainly voice. I can hear.
I'll
his voice.
take him as the motorcycle dude though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think it would be good.
I
For,
wouldn't
that
be
hasn't
mad
been
at it.
cast, right?
There was a rumor that they were actively looking for a new Ghost Rider.
Yeah, Johnny Blaze.
There were rumors that Marvel.
Yeah, I would
was
take him as a
actively
Ghost
looking for
Rider. I
Ghost
think that
Rider,
would
but
be
I
a
haven't
good-
heard anything.
I think that would be fire.
I think they were looking for an unknown
Okay.
actor, because
Ryan Gosling.
that's been fan cast for years. Like they've been saying Keanu Reeves and
Right.
uh
I mean, he looks
Norman
the
Reedus.
part in the Norman Reedus.
I know.
That's too spot on.
Right.
But he did a good job in Cyberpunk 2077
Yeah.
and playing that kind of Ghost Rider looking, or maybe more Johnny Blaze looking type character. So
Sure. Oh, I like that rumor
Katie
too.
Pratt,
Yeah, Ryan
that's good.
Gosling also rumored to be playing Ghost
He's
Rider.
gonna be too busy with Star Wars stuff.
That's true. Yeah.
They started filming.
They did. Yeah, they started filming. That looks like it's gonna be good. I can't wait to see what comes from that. Aaron is Aaron Pierre.
I believe so.
He's cast on that too. He's
Yeah.
everywhere now. And I don't even think that movie Rebel Ridge that he's like blown up from, that movie was terrible to me.
Yeah.
He did
I
not do
still
good.
haven't gotten to it.
He did not do, like, his acting was not, I don't know. Hopefully, hopefully it'll be better. But when I saw it, I was like, this is what everybody's talking about. But
This is what they're hyped for.
Can't expect too much from a Netflix original.
No.
People
This
find
is how
the
you end up
weirdest
with
shit to love.
K-pop demon hunters.
I mean, but that's fire though, like,
Nah.
and it's I love how people are trying to say that that's like revolutionized animation as if it wasn't influenced by Spider-Man.
Yeah, like what?
It's the music. It's really just the soundtrack.
It's just the music.
The
'Cause there ain't
soundtrack,
nothing that crazy
the
about the
soundtrack got these
animation.
kids in a chokehold, bro. It's that
Yeah.
TikTok effect. It's the soundtrack and then everybody fucking singing the shit out of it. So
It's so bad.
you're such a hater, man.
I must be a hater because it is not good to me.
You know-
at all. Even the music, I'm
So,
like,
All right.
no.
Here
no.
I
mean,
okay,
if
now
it
I'm gonna sit here and
slaps,
defend
it
K-pop
slaps
Demon Hunters.
in
Okay?
like the same way that the Moana soundtrack slaps, and it's not even that good. But I'm not listening to the Moana soundtrack in the car on purpose.
I had to. Yeah, it was for
on
the kids.
purpose.
Yeah. It was for the kid.
You
Now
know?
here's where your credibility on this goes out the fucking window, Johnny. I'm gonna have to expose you to the masses while defending K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay.
Okay.
And the reason for this is like you're saying this wasn't even that good. But you
I'm
stay
saying it's
coming
like
on here.
mediocre.
But you stay coming on here talking about how fire Hamilton is.
Hamilton is fire though.
Get the fuck out of here with that Hamilton bullshit. And then you want to tell me that K-pop Demon Hunters doesn't slap.
Hamilton is fire, and I will drive down the street listening to Hamilton.
Yes, this is why
blasting out the speakers.
This is why your whole thing on K-pop Demon Hunters goes right out the window. Fucking Hamilton.
Hamilton to me is like boom bap.
Historical boom bap.
It's well, one, there's the history portion of it, so
Yeah.
I'm a history nerd, so just anything that's even remotely historically accurate is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But more so it's boom bap in that like it's music you listen to actually listen to the lyrics, not because you think this is so fire and I'm gonna dance and groove to it. It's more something you just like you bob your head to and you listen to somebody say some dope bars and you're like, I get that. That's fire. That's dope. I like how he put those two things together. That's to me what Hamilton is an entire movie / story / play.
While driving down the street. That's a little bit more than you saying, oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I would do that often, but I have definitely. Although I probably lowered the volume when I get to a stoplight.
Okay, all right. Yeah. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, it's better than what I do. I listen to audiobooks loud in the car, and then I
Yeah.
do the same thing. As soon as I get to a light, it's like, well, let me put this down a little bit.
Ain't nobody need to be eavesdropping on my story.
Yeah, I feel that.
Same with the podcast. You don't get these gems unless you subscribe to the podcast,
Right,
bro. I'm
right.
lowering this thing down.
Oh man, which by the way, I'm more excited for Project Hail Mary because that's the book that I'm listening to right now. And I thought it was coming out sooner, but it's not coming out until like March.
Okay.
And that's starring Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
I'm hyped to watch the movie. And the author of the book said that he saw a cut of the movie and he's like, yo, I'm very happy with the way they put this together. So now I was like, oh shit, like I'm hyped for this.
And so I'm assuming the book is going well so far.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a very scientific type of book. Like the world
Dark Matter.
Not necessarily, because Dark Matter, like the premise of, multiversal you and all that, like that's fire from Dark Matter. This is more, the story behind this is something is lowering the temperature of the sun.
Right.
Found that there are some living organisms that are surrounding the sun that are absorbing its temperature, and like significantly. And we now have about 20 years before humanity starts to starve to death and like everything starts going haywire. So they have to put everything together to try to figure out what this is and, try to solve this problem. So,
Right.
and that's
more like every time I seen it, it reminds me, when I see the trailer, it reminds me of like The Martian.
Kind of, yeah. But the way the book is, and I'm interested to see how they do it in the movie because it jumps back and forth. You don't know. He wakes up in a ship. He doesn't know who he is or anything, and then it's like he starts to get his memory back bit by bit, and he starts to remember. And that's the way that they.
I can see them doing that in the film.
That. Yeah, well, that's the way that they pose that, right? Like every time a memory comes back to him, that's the scene where we learn just a little bit more, but it's just like his memory as it came back into his mind of this experience. And then he's like, oh, so okay, so now that's what these buttons do now. Oh, okay. Because he just wakes up in a ship and he's like, what the fuck? I just woke up out of a coma. And so it's he's like, I just woke up out of coma, but how did I do that? I actually have muscle definition. People who wake up out of comas don't have any muscle definition. They have muscle loss and blah, blah, blah. And then you start to it starts to just open up more and more. But it's I'm really enjoying it. I think the book is dope and I'm looking forward to the movie now.
Okay.
Should be good.
Yeah. I might check that book out.
Yeah. And it's just a lot of scientific terms and he's, science teacher and he got I guess that's my fucking with right now because I'm halfway through the book, so I can't wait to finish that, and then I'll start Life of Chuck.
Nice.
Because I really do fuck with Stephen King novels.
Yeah.
Once I found out that was a Stephen King, it was based on the movie is based on a Stephen King novel. I was like, oh, I need to get that novel then. Speaking of Stephen King too, The Long Walk.
Yeah.
The Long Walk is coming out soon. I thought it was a dope stunt that they were making, where they're having people who are previewing this movie like walk on an elliptical while watching it. Huh. And if you fall off, if you stop walking, you have to exit the movie theater.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks. But also kind of cool.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, all right, I think I could do that.
Oh, that would frustrate me so hard.
Why?
because well, I'm unlikely to make it the entire length of the movie. I mean, I guess it depends. I mean, I could walk on a treadmill or an
Yeah, you would have to
elliptical.
walk on you would have to walk on a treadmill for at the speed of
Was it 2
3.0.
hours?
You can't go below 3.0. If you go below
Okay.
3.0, and it's one of those ellipticals that you have to push yourself.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I noticed. It wasn't one that you set and then you're just going the pace. You have to actually like push it.
Hmm. Yeah,
Which
I don't know. I'd
I
be
was
well. Either
good.
way, let's say I can't make it, and then you're like, "How does this fucking movie end?"
Yeah, no,
Like
then yeah,
that's
you're
the
out
part
the
that would be
movie.
frustrating.
Right, and that's exactly what the point is. I mean,
Yeah,
they can't shoot you, and they can't shoot you, so you know, because that's how the movie goes.
that's.
You get
I
shot.
feel like that's illegal. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I read that book too. That book was good.
nice.
I watch all these movie adaptations before. I'm probably just ruining every single one of these movies for myself by reading,
Probably.
by listening to the book first. Anyway, all right. Let's see. And all I have left is Ben Stiller apparently is not going to be directing season 3 of Severance due to
What?
his schedule. He's still on as a producer. He says that that they've been working full time on season 3, and he will jump back in the director's chair at a different time, but he is not directing any of the episodes of season 3.
How many episodes did he direct in season 1?
He's directed like 5 episodes per season,
Okay.
around that. But he said
Not the
he said
worst thing.
it's not the worst thing, and he is working as a producer. He's actively working with the team. He just can't devote the time to direct for this season. But he said that it's, they always say that shit, but he says season 3 will be the best season yet, and he's excited to release it. And then Patricia Arquette, she came out and said that that audiences will not have to wait nearly as long as they did for season 2, which I would fucking hope not.
Yeah. Let's see.
That
That's
was
a
what, years?
3, I think.
Yeah, 3 years.
Yeah.
Fuck all that, man.
Hell no.
But yeah, that's all I got. Have you been fucking with anything new?
Not new. I've been watching. I'm trying to finish up Dexter.
The new season?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dexter and Alien Earth. That's what I've been fucking with.
Have you do you like the way Dexter's going? I don't know how many episodes you're in, but
I think I'm up to 5 or 6.
oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
You like
So
the
far,
direction?
yeah.
I thought they did.
Although, who the fuck was it? Screen Rant or Screen Crush or somebody? Fuck them for ruining. I mean, we're already. I get that we're in the age of,
Bro,
you
it's
know,
terrible now, man.
but
It's
this was probably one of the worst spoilers I had ever seen. And it didn't help that I probably would not have come across this posting if it had not been for one Blazer Ramon commenting on their post, "What the fuck?" He comments, "What the fuck?" So it shows up on my Threads feed. Oh, here goes a person that you follow. You might be interested in what they're commenting on. And it was,
Your first thought
and it
was, man,
shows
what
the
the
whole
fuck?
post of of someone who was unrighteously taken from us in the most recent episode of Dexter.
Yeah,
I won't spoil it for anyone, but
sure.
honestly, when I saw it, I was like, honestly, I thought that dude was gonna die in the first episode, so I'm not too shocked.
Yeah.
But what the fuck? Like that was the worst spoiler blog post
Bro, there is
I've seen in a
no
while.
there is that's why I'm so gung ho about watching these, like the Marvel movie, like the things that I care about, like the continuation on, like even if it's not the if it's not the biggest one, I'll give it a little bit of leeway or whatever. Like who cares?
Yeah.
But like Marvel movies, anything that that there's like a big hype over, like I want to watch day of because I don't want it to be spoiled. And
Yeah.
even with like Doomsday, like all of the rumors and shit, like I keep trying to tell my brothers, but they're like it's gonna fucking happen. They don't care. So as soon as I see something, like they'll start it off with first sentence is a spoiler. It's not like, yo, did you hear that new rumor about Doomsday, and then give me a chance to maybe. No, it's like, yo, did you see that this is possibly gonna happen? And I was like, gotta skip through it, but fuck, I already read that first one. It's like, I get it. It's the day and age, and what we do here, we try to. But there's got to be some level of like, yo, I just want to be fucking surprised. I get the excitement behind it and like wanting to know, but fuck it, we're gonna find out in a year. I don't need to know the shit that has been seen in the only real good thing about it though is AI. AI is running rampant, so you can't really believe what you see anyway. So
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyway, yeah.
As our good president just recently said, that's not it's AI. You can't believe it.
Yeah, you can't believe that shit.
And if there's anything that looks bad, I'll just blame it on AI.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's odd thing to admit. But
since we talked about it last week and we're talking about AI, that Will Smith thing, did you see
yes.
how what he did?
Oh, when he doubled down and made the crowd into cats.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that one either.
That's the side of Will Smith on social media where I'm like, well, if you're gonna do it the right way. Lean into it.
Lean into that.
And that's the only way to save face if it's real, right? if it really was AI, which it seems like those AI crowds really were AI crowds.
Yeah.
Then
that person needs whoever did that needs to be fired.
I wonder if he was aware.
Probably not. No, he doesn't run his.
He might have fired some people.
Social media.
Yeah,
I don't think. I think he has a lot of because he has a whole team that helps him make viral videos.
Like, is that even happening though? Like, is he performing anywhere? Is he on a tour of something? Like, why would anyone? But when I first saw it, I was like, wait a minute. Like when I first saw the original, I was like, wait a minute. Is Will Smith on tour?
I don't.
Why would anyone believe there's a crowd for Will Smith?
I don't think that he's headlining a tour. I think that other people have tours, and Will Smith is like, yo, would you mind if I jump on stage for like 20 minutes? And then they're like, they're not going to say no to Will Smith. And then he jumps out and they're like, oh, he's like, everybody say, whoa, and then that's it. And then you fucking record it and that's it. And it seems,
I guess.
And it seems like, like, oh, he's headlining some sort of tour. Because I mean, he had an album drop. I don't think it did numbers that would suffice a tour.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so either. That's why I was like, even if it's in South America or India, where people will just go to see anything for free, I can't imagine that he was like actually performing anywhere and people were going to see it, much less giant crowds.
Yeah. I feel you, Danny. He's saying Seeing Will Smith perform his Fresh Prince theme nowadays infuriates me when he starts with the whoa, oh, he does it every single time. It's like, we get
Yeah.
it. It's like your biggest hit, but
Pretty much.
yeah, let that. It used to piss me off when we would go because Rochester has some whack ass clubs. Like, we got some decent bars, but club scene here now terrible.
Uh-huh.
And there's one club called Vinyl where all they do is play old shit. The DJs there suck so bad, and you know that because at least one point of the night, at least when I was going out, I don't go out anymore, but at least one point of the night, they're playing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's
Oh my God.
and this is within the last 10 years. Like even then, there's no instance where unless Will Smith walked into the club and they played it just to be like Will Smith in the building and what like whatever.
Right.
That's the only time where you ever even think about playing that song. But whack ass Rochester clubs.
Yeah, that's weird.
Gotta hate it. All right. That's all I have, man. That's all you got? You ain't got nothing to add to this stellar conversation?
Stellar thoughts and prayers.
Stellar thoughts and prayers. I like that. All right. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode. Thank you to anybody who tuned in on either Twitch, Kick, or YouTube on our live showing. Remember, if you want to watch us live, tune in every Tuesday. I don't know what time. Just look. If you sign up and you follow us, you'll get an email saying, yo, they just went live. And then you can join us. It's usually around that 9:30, 10 o'clock window. We're giving windows now. We're not giving exact times. But if you want to do that, tune in. Other than that, we release every Thursday on your favorite podcast app. So, yeah, you already know. We'll catch you next week. Peace.
Peace.